this is the floor plan of our linear kitchen, which we are going to be modeling single component by single component. So our kitchen will be made up of lower cabinets, upper cabinets, tall cabinets, and the microwave cabinets, the fridge cabinets, and some shelving for pantry and storage. So without further ado, let's get started. So we will start by opening new family and then choose generic model face based. The reason for choosing face based is because it makes it easier to place it anywhere we want without like restrictions of having a wall, having a floor. So we can use face based or use generic model. So let's go for generic model. The first thing to do is setting up the units by placing UN on the keyboard. For me, I go with millimeters. Yes. Okay. So we are going to first to work on the outer shell of the lower cabinets. So this family is for lower cabinets. First, create reference planes like this. Since we're in left level, we are considering this distance to be our width of the cabinet and this one to be our depth of the cabinet. So dimension it and give it an equity or equivalence. Then model the whole distance from here to here. Then give them parameters so that you'll be able to control the width and the depth. So click the dimensions, give them parameters, and let's call it width. And this one, call it depth. So after giving it parameters, let's go to the front view so that we can be able to set the height of our cabinet. So this cabinet needs to have like an offset from floor to the base or bottom of our cabinet. So we need to create the reference plane here and another one here. So I think there's no need of controlling this dimension, so we can fix it and just lock it. Let's give 10 centimeters or 100 millimeters. Then give it a dimension. Okay, dimension here and lock it. By locking it, we are able to, like, any change will remain with 10 centimeters. It won't change this thickness because we've locked it. But we would like to control the height, the overall height of our cabinet. That's why this dimension needs to have parameter, and let's call it height. Click OK. Then we can create extrusion. Lock all corners to these reference planes. Then before finishing the edit mode, we need to offset so that we can have the volume to our cabinets. So let's offset by 20 millimeters, 20 or 25. Let's do 25 as the standard one. Then click the space, the blank space, so that we move the offset inside. Then let's hit finish and go to the ref level so that we can align this this extrusion to the reference planes, to our depth parameter. Lock it, move it here and lock it. So the next thing we need to do, so here in our 3D view there is no, so let's add shadow so that you can see it easily. We have no back, the back extrusion for our cabinet, so we need to have that. So go back to the front view, create extrusion, lock all the 4 corners, then hit finish, go back to the ref level, and here we want this back this back part to be here at the back, so we must create another reference plane, the reference plane here, then give it a dimension. Let's edit it and move it to 20 millimeters, then lock it. So align our extrusion, lock it, align it to the new reference plane and lock it. So this is what we have so far as the lower cabinet shell. So let's check our parameters here in family types. Let's change the depth to 600 millimeters, hit apply. So you can see that our parameters are working. Let's change height to 800, hit apply, yes. Then our width to 600 millimeters or 60 centimeters, hit apply, okay. So this is our cabinet shell. So we also need to have the base to this cabinet. So go to the ref level, create extrusion, draw, use a rectangle tool, and so I think we must need to offset this base by 20 millimeters inside. So offset by 20 millimeters, then hit space button to go inside. Okay, hit finish, go back to front view, then align so I don't think we have locked this to the reference plane, so let's delete our extrusion and don't offset, just have them on our reference plane so that we can be able to lock them. Hit finish, go back to front view, then align this extrusion of ours to these two reference planes. So align it here, lock it, align it here, lock it. So go back to our ref level, because in the 3D view you can see that our base is flashing to the front of our cabinet, but that's not what we want. We want to have this offsetting inside a bit, so that's what is realistic. We have to go back to our front view, select the base, edit extrusion, go back to ref level. Then before offsetting, we have to create a new reference plane here and offset it perhaps 30 millimeters. Then add dimension and lock it, so that we will be able to go back in our front view, select our base, edit extrusion, go back to the ref level and align this part to this reference plane that we just created. Align it, remove the constraint and lock it. Hit finish, go back to the 3D view. So this is what we have. Okay, so the last thing we are going to do before saving this shell, before adding a door, we are going to give the material parameters. So select this shell, go here to the materials and finish, hit this associate family parameter, create new parameter, let's name it main shell. Okay, hit OK, hit OK. Then click on the base, go back to the material and finish, let's call it base. Hit OK, hit OK. Then we have to select also this back extrusion. Let's call it back. So this is what we have. This is what we have so far as the shell. So go back to the family type. You can see that we've added materials and finishes parameter to the whole family. So let's save this. Let's save our family. Okay, you can choose where you want to save it. For me, I'm going to my content folder. So let's call it floor cabinet shell. Okay, save it. So we are going to create the new, we are going to